That's myfavoritedj.com. Welcome to the home of my favorite DJ, DJ Jules, baby. If you're looking for a DJ for any type of event, call us now, 313-595-8845. Once again, that's 313-595-8845. www.that'smyfavoritedj.com. The perfect DJ for any of your events. Sweet 16, 21, 30, 50. You turn to 75 years of age, DJ Jules, baby, is the perfect DJ for you. Weddings, corporate events, call 313-595-8845. That's myfavoritedj.com.
Combined power of a group when working together is greater than the total power achieved when working alone.
That's synergy.
Synergy works. Synergy. From the Greek word synergos, equals working together. Synergy works. Synergy is different people working out together advantageously for one final outcome, one goal, rewarding results. Synergy works. Don't train by yourself. Train with synergy. Why? Because synergy works. Contact us today to set up your fitness assessment. Synergy works.
TNT Cakes, Creations, and more, where we specialize in red velvet and strawberry cheesecake, chocolate-covered strawberries, custom baby boxes, custom signs, custom tees and sweatshirts, custom sports balls, graduation accessories, custom glasses and tumblers, custom license plates, heat transfers, custom office signs, TNT Cakes, Creations, and more. Give us a call.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah. 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 Big flex on the set, you know we gotta rep. Heavy talk on that mic, all we do is press. John Q, that's coach, got him upset. Gym, Animal, Muscle Gang, we up next. Big Flex Podcast live on Monday night with John Q, Latoya, Deshaun, and Don Snipes. You can catch Snipes on the pod or the big screen and get tea time with Toya if you want the tea. Talk about the strong end on your weekday. Tap in with Muscle Gang, you never have a weekday. Big Flex Podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. Big Flex Podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. It's the Big Flex Podcast, Mondays, 9 at night. It's the Big Flex Podcast. Come on.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know what time it is. Welcome back to the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Strongcast for episode 21. I am your host, John Q, in this bitch, and we got a full house, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and go on down the line. Of course, we got Don Snipes in the building. We got Sis down there on the end. And today, we also have, our special guest host back in the building, Elizabeth and Katrina back in the building.
Hello.
And of course, look, we got award-winning fashion designer, Latricia Mayon in the building, y'all. Yeah. So look, we're going to go ahead and get this shit on popping just like this. So how was y'all strong ends? Look, we ain't been here in a couple of weeks, you know. It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? So I'll start off, you know what I'm saying, real quick. So yeah, I was sick a little bit for the last, couple of weeks or whatever, you know what I'm saying, getting myself back together. And I did Yeah, you know, thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my bad. I gotta go ahead and shout out, say, Dr. Ruckus. He's on the ones and twos. You know what I'm saying?
White woman.
You know, yeah, fucking off. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So anyway, y'all, you know, so I would just say these last past couple of strong ends besides Sunday, because the Lions didn't play. I did watch, say, the Lions a couple of games. Watched a couple of fuckery when it comes to, say, the Chiefs. We didn't get a chance to talk about that, but we did. I did watch them beat, say, Tampa. You know what I'm saying? So they needed a little get back. You know what I'm saying, against Tampa, and they did their thing. They've been doing their thing, and also I did go to a fight at the Soundboard. That was this past Friday. Shout out to, say, Jafar Fitness and this fighter Horse, you know what I'm saying, for the knockout, you know what I'm saying. The fights and shit, you know what I'm saying, was, I would say like this, as far as the entertainment purposes and shit, they was kind of whack. Cause motherfuckers was just falling down and shit, not getting up, not finishing their fights and shit. Like, is these motherfuckers getting paid off and shit? But, you know, but shout out to Jafar Fitness, you know what I'm saying. Say, my dog, you know, did his thing and shit with his fighter, you know what I'm saying. So, shout out to that. And then, of course, say, shout out to, say, Hair Crack and Deion Renee Collection. Hey, they had their grand opening, so I did get a chance to stop by and kick it with them and pick up, say, some of my damn, you know, beauty products and shit, as far as my beard and everything. Showing the fuck wasn't for my head, because y'all see I'm bald as hell. But they could probably get me together. I just ain't went and did that shit yet. But
yeah. I'm wondering how I felt too when you just said I picked up my beauty products.
Yeah,
like, can we get?
Yeah, for my motherfucking beard, man. You got that right.
Man, fuck that. I liked everything you said. I just said for the beauty product part. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn.
Look. All right, look. My smell good is for my beard.
Something, bro.
You know
let's keep it manly in here.
You know what I'm saying?
Smell good. Is that
okay? There's a lot of feminine things around here already.
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, man. Look. I'm beautiful to my wife and my mom. So fuck what you talking about. You know what I mean?
And you can be beautiful.
You know,
you can identify as beautiful.
Yeah, I'm a beautiful, handsome man. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
My mama,
okay.
Look, my mama tell you, I'm a Quintin, not a Quinton.
I was always told it's a difference between being pretty and beautiful. So.
Yeah, I ain't say I was pretty.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Beauty product didn't say it's pretty.
Yeah, ain't no pretty.
You literally used to call yourself pretty. But
I mean, you know, that just ain't me.
Pretty.
Yeah.
But for a man to call himself beautiful.
I didn't say I was beautiful though.
He just said beauty products.
I said beauty products.
But he can say beauty supply, but he can't say beauty products. I'm confused.
I went and got my masculine motherfucking products, man. My beard and my my beard and my balls, man.
My beard and my balls. My beard and my balls, sir.
So enough of my beard and my balls. How about you and shit, brother?
What about your balls?
What about your What about your pubes?
Hold on, let me see. Yep, hold on. Now, y'all on some whole other. I hope my kids ain't watching this tonight.
Sorry, little cousins. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably need to go to bed.
Like you said, it's been a real fun few months. So I miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the ladies. I see y'all been holding the show now.
Absolutely.
You know, people always call me and be like, "Oh man, you know what I'm saying?" Well, you know, they've been filling me in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I wasn't here, but definitely, you know, shout out to y'all ladies.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Holding it down.
We out here. That's why we got like.
I'm waiting to get that call, man.
That call might be soon too.
All right.
But yeah, no. I'll say this: my strong end's been a little different. October is one of those months, man. For me, my birthday's coming up. Shout out to all the Scorpios and and Libras out there.
We had another birthday that just passed in the house.
Shout out to it's this month.
Yeah, it was my fiance's birthday as well.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, shout out to your fiance. This month for me, and I think for a lot of people, really represents a lot of transformation.
Absolutely.
I know it's the 10th month, but really, October is 8. And when we talk about 8 and all of that, and the power of that number,
that's a whole nother rabbit hole. But for those that are interested in that, you know, October really represents a lot of transformation.
Yeah.
You know, when I think of the animal that kind of symbolizes this month, is the phoenix.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about death, you know, rebirth.
Rise from the ashes.
This year, 2025, is a 9-year, and it's all about, you know, removing and clearing blocks and all the other kind of stuff. Outside of all the other stuff that I'm doing, you know, with the acting and film and all the other kind of stuff, this month usually is extremely rough for me.
Yeah.
My mother passed on the 27th, my pops on the 25th, and my brother was murdered on the 22nd of October. So I found myself in like a funk, all right, just to be honest, where I really don't. And it's difficult for me to like get in that celebration mood, if you will, because, you know, our muscle carry memory in it. And I think I just had too much of that close to that day. So I really been trying to figure out a way to kind of, you know, get through that. Shout out to the baby Yanni too. That's my baby girl. She turned 16 on the 25th.
Happy birthday!
But outside of that, man, again, you know, this a beautiful time of the year. We getting ready to go into that. You know, they say OND, end of the year type thing, and for some people, you know, I know the holidays kind of get them in a little funk and all that other kind of stuff. I just want to say, listen, as we close out the last 3 months of this year, take a moment to just be in some silence and like hear yourself think, you know, check in with yourself, that kind of deal. Because it's a lot going on, you know what I'm saying, right now. And I'm not just talking about personally, I'm just talking about in the world, you know, with a lot of people. You know, we in the middle of a shutdown right now. There's just so much going on right now. And I feel like, you know, we already living in information overload. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people have not been getting proper rest.
They don't know how to unplug
this shit. You get what I'm saying? And here's my deal, right? And I'll wrap this up. This stuff is causing a lot of imbalances, all right? So we got to unplug even more. It's causing hormonal imbalances. You know, like I said, people not sleeping, people not eating. Everything's kind of thrown off, and it really, you know, you could find yourself so busy sometimes where, you know, again, it ain't enough hours in the day to catch up, eat properly, tune in with your kids, tap in with yourself, call that person that you ain't talked to in a minute just to say, hey, I miss you, happy birthday, or I love you. So there's a lot going on. So anyway, I'm going to wrap all that up. You know, again, I miss y'all, you know what I'm saying? And
absolutely.
It's good to be back.
Definitely miss you, bro.
All right. Now, say our special guest tonight, say, how was your strong year? Say, say, welcome back for your. Hey, look, this is the second time she done been back on the Big Flex podcast. So, give a warm welcome again.
Tracy, am I on?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. My strong end is like just reflecting on all the seeds that I planted.
Yeah.
Like, this whole year has just been like all the seeds that I planted and with more to come.
Yeah.
Just being named designer of the year and just dealing with social media.
Yeah.
Which is like a big part of my business.
Yeah.
For me, I lost social media. I lost my Facebook, which was in March.
Okay.
I didn't get it back till 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
At least you got it back.
Right.
Amen. But with that being said, like, it was devastating to my business.
Yeah.
Because that's like the bulk of where my income comes from.
And stuff like that, yeah.
And exposure. I have a big following.
Yeah.
Like, I had that page since Facebook started.
Yeah.
So it's like I have a huge following. I went from almost like 7 on my personal page and 2 on my business page and to 600.
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
What in the world?
To 600 because I had to start a whole new page.
Yeah.
And there was no way I was going to be able to find all those people.
Yeah.
So, just a year in for me, just finding myself as a designer and having a name that, by me losing my Facebook, my name is difficult to spell. So now with me having my line out, Rich Auntie, it's like, who gonna forget that?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you gonna find me. Hashtag Rich Auntie.
Okay.
I like that.
So I had to think more about marketing myself. And what if I lose my social media again?
Yeah.
What's my next step?
Yeah.
What's my backup plan? And a lot of people need to think about that when they have a business and they rely on it from social media.
I think one of the best things I think people can do is probably run like a lot of have a lot of information going through like your emails.
Nope.
Not even email.
Have your own website.
Well, website, but say if that crashed.
Yeah.
But at least they say, I'm saying the only reason why I say emails is because you can pull up, say, your history of people that you didn't email, people that emailed you for business and stuff like that.
That's one form of it with constant contact. But I think, as he was saying, though, when you have a website, those kind of things got some backup things and it can kind of keep track.
Yeah.
But also for you, you know, this is probably a good time to take them little $5 ads out, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, it's a beautiful thing.
But that's the thing. That's how I get my new customers.
Yeah.
So I do the ad.
Oh, yeah.
But that's how the hackers found me.
Word? Yeah.
Do my ad.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a catch-22.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, you just gotta.
Keep it moving.
I'm thankful that I even got the page back. It was just.
Yeah.
Just out the blue, nowhere. 7-8 months, nothing. And I got all this amazing stuff going on. I done been on the news.
Yeah.
3-4 times. Got flew out, you know what I'm saying, to go do a show.
Yeah.
All these people don't know nothing, and a lot of these people have voted for me, you know, to be, you know, designer of the year. So it's just a reflection of make sure you have a backup plan. Because I would want to be in that position again. It was devastating.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we will be getting to a slight interview with you, you know, just hear everything else. You know what I'm saying? All right? All right. Now, Katrina, how was your strong year?
Hey, can you put the correct emphasis on it, though? Cause it's cat.
Catch.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. I appreciate that, world.
I got you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. Well, strong in. Finally, the grand opening. The hair and skin care spa. DRK and Haircraft.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you. So get those pens down. Get the recording. The address, 21573 Grand River.
Sound like they get them pants now.
Get them pants.
That's not what I said. That is not what I said. We're going to keep on beefing tonight. But anyway, 21573 Grand River. And we also have an updated website.
All right.
I heard.
We do.
All right.
Vegan hair crack. That's crack with a K. DRK.com.
All right.
Check us out now. So
Having your own website is very, very important. That's very
Freckles.
Hello.
Come on, elaborate.
So our grand open, we offer hair takedown. So whether it's a sew-in or zillions or braids, we take them down. We wash. Every takedown come with a wash. We do beard washes. We do facials. So it's just skin. It's a skin and hair care.
Okay.
So
there's some brothers that need that beard wash too.
Yeah. And then we take with any kid under 9. We do that. We do braids for kids under 9, and beads is offered. So,
all right.
Yep.
No weave. No weave for the kids. No weave for the kids.
We like to keep them kids.
Ooh.
You know.
Do y'all get people come to y'all ask y'all about weed for the kids?
We have. I mean, people do it. It's just something we, especially with our products. I mean, we have a hair and skincare line. It's just not something we just offer.
Yeah.
We don't want to. That's just not something we want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much y'all washing the hair, keeping it nice and, with y'all products.
Nice
and y'all gonna get the beard all nice and clean, hydrated, and rinse all that dandruff off some of y'all. Listen, it's a lot of y'all that got some.
We also do locks.
Ashy face.
And so if you want your locks washed, we ain't doing your locks, but we do the locks wash and detox. So even if you want your braids washed, like some females like to keep their braids in for a minute, or they sew in, we'll wash it, detox. Especially if you got a sew in, you should definitely do a detox in the middle of your sew in. Like we had 2 young ladies that got their hair taken down. They had their sew-ins like 3+ months.
Damn.
And it was so you really do want to do a detox in between that.
That sounds like
so.
Ooh.
And one of the
And then you don't get all that.
But also one of the things that we have is we have that Japanese head spa.
Okay.
So yes, we offer the Japanese hair spa.
Hey, why you smiling over there, bro? What the?
Location-wise, we are next door to Lil Willie's Hair Salon. We are literally right next door to them, so on Grand River.
All right.
Hold on, bro. What?
Yeah.
You hear this fool? You see this fool, Mom? Yeah. She said the Japanese hair spot.
He lit up like
this how he lit up like a Christmas tree. He like this.
He perked up.
He gave the African smile. He was like this.
Right.
You mean like a long time?
It's really relaxing and calming. Like you can plug. It's 420 friendly.
Mm-hmm.
No cigarettes, no tobacco
at all. It's a setting. Like when you get the Halo experience, the Japanese hair spa is like 90 minutes. So we got the LED lights in. It's a whole atmosphere. So you get to chill, relax, Bluetooth, whatever music you want to listen to, and just relax.
How much that? $4.99.
Yeah, you're gonna look on our website for them prices.
Hey, you gotta love the way she drive traffic though. Check the site out, brother.
Okay.
I'm not talking
Vegan Hair Crack with the K, DRK.com.
All right.
Thing is so everything is at the location to purchase. So whatever we're using on you, you can purchase at the location. So everything that we actually have on that website is available at that location.
That's so
nice. All right. Clap it up. All right, now, sis. How was your strong year?
It was good. I have been supporting these ladies and so excited waiting for this spot to open.
Yeah.
So I had to drive through.
Absolutely.
And visit and support. It was a really nice grand opening. The vendors there had quality products. And so in my simple little mind, I had one idea of the spot that they were opening.
Okay.
But when I got there and actually saw the room and the setup and the vibe, I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
And just so impressed at all of the details and the thought that went into the vibe that they want to offer during this service.
Yeah.
So I will definitely be a subscriber. I entered the raffle. I won the raffle.
I entered the raffle too, but I ain't. Well, I'm glad you won.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. So I tell y'all all the time, I'm proud of y'all. Like y'all, my real life sisters.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Congratulations. On the spot.
Thank you.
And I will definitely continue to share it out on my social medias. Drive business your way.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
What about this food?
I was about to say, and
so we also, I was going to slide that in.
Advertising that.
Yeah.
So we launched.
It's really good right now.
Yeah, we have dedicated to dinners. This was a baby that got put for a while. And we was like, okay, everything's done. Let's launch it. So we did a soft launch right now. So in a minute, we're going to do a nice hard launch. But it's called Dedicated to Dinners.
Okay, yeah.
We deliver.
We deliver. You'll also be able to pick it up from the Sweets on the River, 21573 Grand River, next door to Little Willie's Hair Salon.
What's the cross street off Grand River?
Grand River and Lasher.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so check the Big Flex socials too.
Remember that old McDonald's, Little
Willie's?
Willie's, basically right there.
Yeah.
Old Redford Foods, we right there.
Yeah, so y'all can also check, like I said, say the Big Flex socials and stuff like that, and Gym Animal Muscle Gang. So pay attention to that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And support y'all. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right, say. We'll go ahead and get into the interview before. You want to do your question first, or you want to do the?
It don't matter.
All right, yeah. Let's do the interview first, real quick. So, Latricia.
Rich Auntie.
Rich Auntie. There we go.
Auntie in the bill.
Rich Auntie. So how did you get started with that name?
I love it.
So so as a designer, you have to find your aesthetic.
Okay.
You have to find your target customer. And I just feel like I'm the only child, but I'm everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
And they be all calling me Auntie.
Okay.
So I was just like, I'm gonna make a collection called Rich Auntie.
Yeah. So
I took it to New York Fashion Week last year, and it was with G.A.M.G, which is they bring forth all black designers from all over, and showcase them on a big platform. Major sponsors like TGIN, which is an all-black natural hair product.
Okay.
The CEO is from Detroit.
Okay.
But they're based in Chicago now. And Basil Hayden, and I got treated like black royalty, fashion design royalty.
Okay.
So that's how, after that, everybody, I came back and everybody just was calling me Rich Auntie.
Okay. All right. So what are all the services that you offer as far as on your website and everything?
Well, I got 2 collections of Rich Auntie.
Okay.
One is the first one that I did in New York, which is like a day in the life of Rich Auntie, and then the other one is Rich Auntie on Vacation.
Okay.
I also offer prom services, custom services, like you going to a special occasion, I got you. So I do men's, women, and it's not on the website yet, but when I do this show in December, I have 2 rich nieces.
Okay.
That I'm finna have hit the stage.
Okay.
So we gonna see how it looks.
Okay.
I'm just doing a little tiptoe into that.
Okay.
To see what that gives, but it's Rich Auntie.
So when you say Rich Auntie on Vacation, like I always think about when we start talking about marketing and advertising, like what's the first thing that came to my mind. So when I think about Rich Aunties on Vacation, sometimes they cut up a little bit, because they be out of sight, out of mind. So is this like, is that more the get 'em girl type stuff?
Hot girl summer, because that was gonna be my question. It's like what?
Is that the see-through
onesies?
No, not the see-through onesies.
Okay.
Not
That's not the Rich Auntie.
That's Rich Auntie on Vacation. Like she probably on vacation with Bae.
Oh, okay. So she keeping it cute and classy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she very sexy. Mm-hmm. She's showing it, but not too much.
Okay.
It's giving like
we gotta have a Rich Auntie selling condition.
You up out of that.
I don't understand.
But it's not over, and like you were saying earlier, overstimulated. Like the sex now is just like
over
so
the top,
over.
It's starting to just be so outrageous.
Yeah. And for me, I want Rich Auntie to bring it back. Like, give somebody a magic.
Here's the thing too. I oftentimes hear women, say, "Hey, look, we got this on, and that's what y'all like." But I always say, like, have you ever sat down and really talked to men? Like, because we really do like some shit that y'all don't think that we like, you know what I'm saying? And
they talk to the wrong men.
Yeah, and they be like, yo, like
exactly.
Like what
they're
you
not talking to men.
What you just described is like, yeah, that's what men want to see. Like we don't always want to see the
your
hoochie
lady,
shit.
you want her to feel comfortable. You want her to look nice and confident, but at the same time, you're not trying to have everybody else and shit just
that
like totally gawking to where somebody feel like they can just go ahead and approach you.
Because I'm starting to see women sometimes when they going on these girls trips, and it's like y'all having fun, but it seems like it's a naked competition. Like which one? If it's 7 chicks, it's like which one of us gonna get the most naked?
Yeah. But you know that goes into like a father figure. Because I remember like doing stuff, and I'd be like, oh, no, I can't wear that because my dad might see it.
Yeah.
Like, and that carried me. And my friends used to be like, "What's wrong with you? You need to grow up." And then I was 30, and I'm like, "How much grown I'm gonna get?" Like, you know.
I mean, nah.
I think it's a time and a place and a space for it.
Absolutely.
Like when
I feel that
when I'm on vacation with Bae, I'm very much giving to him.
Yeah.
But leaving things to the imagination for the outside world, if that makes sense. Like there's a very thin line. Like it don't have to be see-through. It don't have to be super short. It could be long, but it could be fitted.
And then it could be see-through, but then
that's that sophisticated ratchet I
it's still covered.
Yeah.
Sultry.
There's a
you walk through there like, you know how they
Listen.
say to men that he running around like the Pied Piper and you walking around and
no man ain't walking around like that.
Shit, maybe J.J. Walker or something.
That ain't nobody.
Right.
Listen, I will say this: men definitely still love to see, you know, a woman that's well put together or just on some chill shit and know how to still keep it cute and classy. Like,
classy.
we still love that, and I think that's something that's missing. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's either. I'm looking at it nowadays. I feel like it's just two different extremes. It's either all the way dressed.
I see guys buy their chicks the clothes. Like, no shade to one of my brothers, he dressed his chick like that.
Yeah,
and I'm like, he not like her when she dressed. I'm like, why?
Listen,
Like,
I got to answer for that.
At that point, you have to start to wonder, what else are you attracted to in her?
Well, listen, right? We got to point to the root cause of this.
Yeah.
Attention is the new hottest drug, and it's more powerful than cocaine.
Yeah.
So here's my deal, and for men that want to see their women dressed up like that, you have some men out here that they will do anything for attention as well, because they know, hey man, if I'm out and I got a chick that's dressed this way, it's gonna attract other things.
Right.
Yeah. So a lot of guys that's doing that, they looking for, even though the woman, they putting that on their woman, they looking for some attention too. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And not to go off on a tangent about this, but I do think that this is something we need to talk about at some point. But here I just want to throw this thought out there. And I was talking about this with a good friend of mine. There's a difference between a man being territorial versus being controlling. All right, and I think that, or possessive rather.
Yeah.
And what does possessiveness look like as opposed to being territorial when it comes to a partner? Because somebody asked me, like, which one, you know, you're a Scorpio. People always want to try to say Scorpio is real possessive. I ain't no fucking possessive Scorpio. You understand what I'm saying? But hear me when I say, I'm definitely a little territorial. Yeah. It might be a nice healthy mix of 80-20. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to be possessive about a damn thing. Maybe a little bit. But I'm definitely a lot more territorial than I am possessive. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we going to have to bring
I
it
used
up.
to be both. I used to be 50-50.
Yeah.
50-50?
And then, like, I really still, I have to check myself.
Yeah.
And I do it a lot. Oh, my goodness.
I'm territorial about how my woman dress. I tell you that much.
I'm possessive and territorial, but I was 50, so I'm like trying to learn to keep the possessiveness to a minimum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You couldn't even get that out, so it's still in you.
Let me ask you this.
I like my
You
man
said
with a
her
mix
dress?
of both.
Huh?
You say you territorial how your woman dress.
A snidge, yeah.
Okay, so when you see what she got on,
More than a
what did you
snidge.
say?
Listen, this is what I mean by that, right? And I'm being a little facetious, but I will say this. I do think that, you know, as we get better with time, you know, we got to use discernment when it comes to, you know, what we putting on and what type of attention we get. And I think that just in my lifetime, I have seen some instances where a woman has a certain outfit on and it attracts a certain attention. Yeah. And then here's the deal. Even if
it's like you don't want to put your mate into, you know,
and I've seen
into a
dudes
situation.
shot, teeth knocked out, or concussion, all from some guys saying some stuff that, you know, this is one of the worst incidents. I'm leaving out a party, and I see a dude walking with his woman, and there was 3 dudes standing there, and when they walked past, and one of them grabbed his groin, and he said, man, he can't handle all that. She need to come over here and get some of that dick. Now, here's the deal, right? Instead of him ignoring what they said, and instead of her ignoring, she turned around and kind of gave him the look like, yo, you gonna let them talk to me like that? And I'm thinking to myself like, yo, you straight up dressed like you just got walked off stage at Truth, you know what I'm saying, at the titty bar. Somebody, you know, some of her girls tried to point out, well, just because she dressed like that don't mean that they had to make that comment. Here's my deal. As men, we got to understand, like, yo, protection, which is why I say I'm a little territorial. Protection come with, you know what I'm saying, a woman respecting that if we say, hey, listen, I don't think I want to see you out with that type of shit on, just respect it, you know, because a part of me protecting you come from me using my wisdom and my discernment. And if I know we going in a certain crowd, don't put that shit on. Now, like you said, maybe if we on vacation and we out in la la and blah blah blah, and there's some touristy shit, maybe go ahead and do that. But you got to use wisdom and know who you taking your people around. A
mature woman, if they really understand what it is to protect your man's peace, is going to think about that regularly.
Now, a lot of women use their sexuality as a way to feel empowered in the way they dress. I've heard this many times.
But that's not a mature woman.
They gonna say they mature.
A lot of people say a lot of things.
People say things all the time.
Listen,
they say it makes them feel empowered. It makes them feel like they tapping into their feminine energy when they dress a certain kind of way.
I'm gonna give you an example. So y'all saw what I wore to the Oscars, right? It was sheer, but I was still well covered, in my opinion. I was still
your nipples wasn't hanging out.
No, and neither were
Here you go, out of nowhere.
They were not, and neither were my booty cheeks.
Okay,
you know. But before I even thought about this is what I'm wearing, like before I even put it in my mind, like this is for sure the outfit, I tried it on, shoes, everything, took a picture, sent it to my man. Babe, is this okay? Because he don't live here, right? So this isn't even a situation where he gonna be by my side and be able to. Yeah. I don't want to say control the situation. No, but you still want to be
respectful. He's a little territorial.
You want to be respectable to your relationship.
I want to be respectful to my relationship.
Absolutely.
But also, I absolutely love that he is territorial. And I love that little smidge of, you know, possessiveness. Yeah. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at him being like, that's mine. Because absolutely.
Okay. So look. So Rich Auntie, I got another question for you. So, who has, as far as celebrity wise, have you dressed in either Rich Auntie or some of your past designs and stuff like that?
Okay. I've dressed Bizarre from D12.
Okay.
King Gordy. They actually had a project together too.
Okay.
I did that whole project.
Okay.
Everything. The shoot.
All right, clap that shit up.
Album or shoot.
Okay.
Who else have I done? I've worked with Nylon Keys.
Okay.
I call her the R&B princess. She from Detroit. She is like really dope artist.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then Detroit Diamond, I worked with her for about 4 years.
Okay, all right, all right.
I want to say something about that. That's an interesting question, especially with what you do. Here go my deal, right? Because I had a conversation one time about this. Sometimes working with celebrities ain't all what it's cracked up to be. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And I just want to say that the real celebrity, especially in your business, you in fashion, is them people that's going to come back and when they go places, they say, hey, look, you need to go holler at such and such over there. Mm-hmm. I think it's important to know that wherever you are, you know what I'm saying, whatever region, city you are in locally, if you really want to help a small business owner, work linear.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I think so many of us sometimes think about working vertically and trying to get some of them people, because some of them people, they like a flash in the pan, or they get your shit and won't give a damn about what you got going on. But it's the real heroes and celebrities gonna be them people that's your everyday folk, working class folk right next door to you, that's coming and saying, hey, I fuck with Rich Auntie. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Hair Crack. I fuck with Dior. Like, that's what the fuck people want in their business. And I don't think people realize that's powerful. Absolutely. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes you get to working with some of them folk and it be a mess. Yeah. I'm just being honest. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But again, shout out to you. And I guess I got a question for you. You said you had two different things. For the Rich Auntie, what would you say is some of your signature pieces that you feel proud of when after you completed them or see somebody with them on?
Oh, I think so. I had just did Rich Auntie in New York Fashion Week. Soon as I came back home, it was the Baddies premiere.
Okay.
So I ended up.
Chicks love that baddie stuff.
And it's somebody there, they.
Absolutely.
So I ended up.
Oh, I got an idea for you, but go ahead.
I ended up dressing Slim for the Baddies in one of my pieces from Rich Auntie. And literally, that red, I have a red dress and a pink dress, like, everybody love it. They be wanting it. They want to wear it. Like, my R&B princess, not like, oh, please, can I have it? Can I wear it? I want it. She was like, I'm buying it.
Okay.
Like, that's the hot piece for me.
I like that.
Yeah, that was like a good moment for me.
I got a good idea for you, cause have you seen that Baddie show?
I think I've seen.
Check it out. Right? This right here is a good idea for you. You need to come out with a motherfucking hoodie with it padded in the back of the head, cause them bitches be fighting all the time on that show. And when the bitch get punched in the back of her head, it softens the blow. You understand? Cause bro, you ain't seen that. Them bitches be going. Cause they be up there. I saw the craziest. Listen, we gonna move on, but I saw one day some chicks fighting in the backyard. This blew my mind. One of them had a dildo hanging off the back of her.
What? Oh yeah.
Listen, they in the backyard fighting in lingerie, and one of them had. It was either an anal something or a big dildo hanging on her while they're fighting.
Wow.
I was like, what am I looking at?
Well,
that was wild.
If y'all want to call in, hey, call-in number is 810-560-0658.
Hook that padded hoodie up.
You want to say, if you want to ask, say, Rich Auntie, anything, you know what I'm saying? Call in, y'all. Y'all want to ask anybody up here.
I have a question for Rich Auntie.
All right.
So, I'm a corporate baddie.
Okay.
Do you have any pieces that could fit into my business casual work?
Yeah. Like it's gonna go from work tonight.
I love a good day tonight. You just take the blazer off and boom, you at your nighttime. Time for date night. Okay, I feel that. And what's your website?
Myon Fashion.
Spell it out.
MYONNE fashion.net.
All right, so y'all make sure y'all hit it up, check it out. Say it one more time. What's your website?
MYONNE fashion.net.
Okay.
You can book me on there for any service.
Okay, and then you can also follow her on Instagram, and you got your Facebook page, right?
Yes, I got my Facebook.
Hey, if a dude buy like a Steve Harvey suit and he need the pants tapered and stuff, you know how to hook all that up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Rich Uncle coming out soon. I ain't tell y'all.
Fellas, stop wearing them suits with the loose
season is here.
With the loose spot.
Because I did Rich Auntie on vacation, and then the next phase is vacation with Bay. So that's like, you know how we like to dress.
I don't know. When I'm on vacation with a bae, I need to see just a tinge of raunchiness. I just,
You don't dress up with bae like y'all don't be matching like just colors.
Matching?
Colors.
Nah, hold on.
What's the problem with matching? Okay, we color coordinate.
Color, but not matching.
Okay.
I mean,
Hey, man.
It be Rich Auntie buying the outfit anyway.
your hat can match my shirt or something. Like your hat can match my shirt. Like, come on now. Like,
for me, so it's bouncing off.
Listen, any dude out there who be wanting that chick to match with him, he doing that shit to keep a smile on her
That's
face.
right.
That nigga don't
And
want
that's what you do.
yeah.
I mean,
Happy wife, happy life.
Look good and
Happy wife, happy life.
Well,
You gonna come take these
Okay,
pictures.
just like y'all, you know, like you said, you got your way about dressing a certain kind of way because you know that's
you
yours.
like to match with your sisters? You
I want
your dude?
when I'm out, we need to coordinate so they know that's mine.
Look like they going to see the
That's
point.
right. And when we go out to events and birthday parties, we be matching.
See, when I'm on a date, I don't care. But when I'm out with my man, everybody's gonna know I'm out with my man.
We be coordinating.
You hear this shit? Hey,
Coordinating.
listen. The
I ain't
only
saying
thing
shit
I'm gonna
about
put,
your shit.
the only thing I want to put on is a fucking matching fanny pack when we going to see the point. Outside of that, the fuck I need to be matching for.
We're coordinating.
See, I'm not wearing no fanny pack.
Definitely, if I went,
You gonna wear this
It's
fanny
for a
pack when I'm paying for
Hey,
shit.
listen, I don't have no, like, just recently, say, what, our 25th anniversary or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, hold on. That ain't nothing. What you
We
mean?
had on
Shout out
matching
to you.
t-shirts. You know, I made them up, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes we have on matching Gym Animal Muscle Gang. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we always got to go ahead and promote.
Coordinating.
Bro, now I'm with
You
that.
know what I'm saying? So that's what
I'm with that. Hey, that's gangster right there, cuz.
You know what I mean? Hey, you got to match it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? To promote y'all, you know, if y'all got a family.
he said the same thing we said.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
he
But
said,
because he said
I didn't say nothing about
you said the same thing we said. But he agrees with you.
You can't agree
No,
with him. Matching is
he
matching.
agreed with
Made
me
the
on that
matching
one part.
t-shirts for your anniversary.
I
Coordinating.
said matching fanny pack.
He said
That's
matching
not what he
fanny.
said.
Matching is matching, and I ain't wearing no fanny pack.
Okay.
So
I mean,
Coordinating.
So once again, before
I
we
don't
get
wear
into
fanny
this,
packs and
I'm just
leggings.
going to wear my elephant.
I got a line drawn.
so once again, before we get into this topic, real quick, you know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here,
Y'all got a topic?
what's your what?
I mean, this needs to be the topic.
I mean, listen, we can stay right here. We go with the flow. We don't have to follow
Because
no
I'm
script.
feeling some
All right,
type
for
of
sure
way with
then.
Don. He's a little extra, you know.
Well, look, I definitely want you to go ahead and plug in, say your website again and your social medias on how people can follow you and stuff.
Okay. My website again is myonne fashion.net.
You pronounce that my own?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Come
I
on,
got
right?
There we
He
go.
got that
Come
right
on.
tonight.
There you go. Look,
Say yes.
man, you doing the stanky
Let-
head
let-
bunny.
Not too much.
And
She on her bad side.
all social medias, it is Latricia Mayan, which is why, like I said, I started Rich Auntie. So guess what? Hashtag Rich Auntie.
Okay.
Period.
Or hashtag Designer of the Year. And I'm popping up.
All
That's on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
So y'all make sure y'all, hey, look, y'all make sure y'all support and come check her out and buy some shit. You know what I'm saying? Get her design.
And fellas, you heard
own
what she
personal
said.
shit.
If you need something tailored, come holler at her. You
I do
know?
the suits for prom. Only
And the
do
matching
two a
outfits
year.
for the vacation.
That's right.
The coordinating outfits.
And for the brothers out there that want to pussyfoot out and match with your baby, go ahead. And,
Well, brother, he wearing a fanny pack, so.
Put that shit on.
So I put the website in the comments.
Okay.
Looking for it.
They just going to keep on. You know.
she like, he
So
put
we
the
make
fanny
sure
pack down.
So look, while we can go ahead and talk about this a little bit too, because look, the topic we was gonna talk about is the verses, right? Say No Limit versus Cash Money. As far as design wise, I will say Cash Money got their head kicked in and shit. Far as their clothes was like all over the place. They wasn't matching. They wasn't coordinated and nothing like that. So would there ever be a group that big or something like that you always say liked, or you know, when we was growing up, that you would have liked to design some clothes for? Anybody, any group, you know what I mean? Who you think of?
I'm probably TLC.
Okay.
Just because
Dope.
it was just
Yeah, you know what I mean?
an era I grew up in, and the clothes, the hats was crazy.
Yeah.
Left Eye was crazy with it.
Okay.
Like her swag was crazy.
Yeah, she had a condom on.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
That's all you remember?
listen, there was a style. Here's
What else
something
you
else,
remember?
and we talked about this on the show one time with the importance of Black designers.
Yeah.
There was a time where, you know, it was very, very you had so many Black designers out all at one time. You get what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden you started seeing stuff disappear and all that other kind of stuff. But you just named a time where, you know, I tell people I saw a cat on he was being interviewed and he had some feelers on and the young kids was talking trash about him. I said, man, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. There was a time where some low top tan feelers was, you know what I'm saying? What are y'all talking about?
I had the hot top.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers rocking British Knights.
But because I want to get to this verses. Listen, I would have loved to sing Mystical, but unfortunately, Brother Mystical has
he has an issue with putting his hands on things that he shouldn't have. We just leave it like that.
I would have loved to see Mystical, and I would have loved to sing Lil Wayne. But I will say this though, it from start to finish, you know, definitely, I feel like all of them was playing them hits. But when I listened to the song selection, Cash Money was playing a lot of commercial stuff. Yeah. And Master P was playing that stuff that I think for me set the foundation of when Cash Money came into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and listen,
who won? Look, who won, y'all?
I want to say the fact too. A lot of people don't know this. Baby is actually 1 year older than Master P. Yeah. A lot of people thought Master P older. He not. Nah. Baby 56, Master P 55. And here's the deal. When they got started, one thing that Master P held the label on his back. All right, you know what I'm saying? And he had a lot of different artists. Even, you know, there's a lot of controversy, even including a girl from Detroit, Mercedes. They tried to say she would, but Matt cleared it up and said that she was not contracted to come, you know, to come on out there.
Lil Wayne wasn't contracted either.
Yeah. Listen, in my opinion,
they couldn't afford Lil Wayne.
Every No Limit song that they played, I was like, and Cash Money, they did their thing. Yeah. But I will say it was a beautiful thing for the culture. It was a win for everybody.
I'm gonna say this though, you know what I'm saying? Mia X killed them all.
Yeah,
I agree. And
Mia X was on point.
I forgot how cold she is.
Juvenile held it down too. Juvenile and Shajugi and shit.
Master P held it down. What y'all talking? Master P.
No. The one he did, but she listen. Mia X was still on point. It didn't even sound like, you know how all of them was lip singing and shit. Even though she was rhyming, her voice still sounded the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was
So listen,
she had some problems with No
Limit.
I think it's in terms of like music and hits, No Limit got it.
Yeah.
But in terms of performance, just from the verses, if we had to say, okay, we're gonna do an old school concert, I'm going to see Cash Money.
Listen. And I'm trying to tell you, if Mystical was there and Master P would have really did his thing,
Snoop didn't even get in his bag at all.
That's what I'm getting at. Listen,
like,
there was a time where Snoop, Mystical, Mac, listen, P did 51 albums in a 3-year period. That's unheard of.
He broke the game and shit by giving out 25 songs per album and was putting out albums every week.
Anytime. I am a Mystical fan. I will always be a Mystical fan. But we talking about the verses, he wasn't there.
No, he wasn't.
But you do know, like on the verses, they reach out to them individually, right? So they paying them individually. Yeah. So think about it. Even if I don't like you and I need that money, which would be Mia X, I don't think he can come
out. Listen, I don't even think it's that I need that money. I think sometimes you gotta understand the assignment.
Quote unquote.
We gotta be able to put shit aside, and that's the thing. Here's my deal. That's the thing.
You know, sometimes you gotta eat it.
In our culture, that we really gotta, you know, ask ourselves, how much is this affecting our community, our business? How much is this affecting each other when we're not able to put
too much?
Well, thank you. When we're not able to set shit aside and be, listen, it's a lot of people don't know this. The Ghetto Boys ain't get along.
No.
At all.
They didn't get along. Scarface and Willie D didn't get along. They came together for bid. They was two different hoods.
The Dream Girls.
Yeah. I ain't no Run DMC didn't get along.
When you booked them, you had to book 2 hotels, 2 limousines.
Look, I was
whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now,
Run and DMC. But you know, a lot of them back then, they didn't get along, but they was about their money.
Right.
It was like, we
wouldn't
gonna
they
get
be?
on this stage and we gonna do what we do, and then that's just it. And then we gonna keep
let me say this, y'all. You know, like what Cuz was saying and what everybody is pretty much alluding to. Like, it was a great to see both, you know what I'm saying, camps actually kind of, you know, get together and put some shit aside. It was what I would like to call and shit say a elder moment, right? You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is this: I always speak about it's a difference between being an elder and just an old nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, but Baby showed y'all and shit who really was the old nigga that night after he, you know what I'm saying? He started going off on Turk and shit like that. He like killed the whole.
What did he say about Turk?
Oh, he was calling him a bitch ass nigga and all kind of shit. But you know how we talk. It was just like he made.
Turk wasn't there?
No, he wasn't there either. You know what I'm saying? He was you bitch you and this that.
They kicked him off the tour recently, so they had some
so
stuff.
it was more so like.
Bro,
Master
but why
P
would
and
I
shit was the
come,
elder.
though?
He had all his people together. They showed up and showed love, and you could see the turmoil that Cash Money had. They wasn't like I said. They didn't have
Greedy, though. We can see that from what he did to Lil Wayne. All them years, you had that boy.
Yeah.
You had that young man. I didn't mean to call him a boy. You had that young man career on hold. His albums on hold because he fighting you.
Yeah.
You greedy.
But that's my son, though. That's my son, though.
That's your son. You did him like that.
Hey, Miles. I was happy.
See, Murder wasn't there. Magic and shit died. You know, I know that's what I'm saying. So we talking about say if they was there. You know what I mean? The people if they
Bro,
had
you had
there.
Mac there. You had
Soulja Slim.
About the Peter.
People forget about Soulja Slim. Yeah, he had damn near his whole squad.
Silk was there.
Yeah. Nah, he was trash. He
hold on. I want to speak on Silk. This important, and this is
When
where
he locked up half his life.
No. That's listen. This is what I want to. But listen. This is where you really gotta give Master P his flowers at. Just hear me out on this. Everybody and their mom in the game for years talked about how Silk rapped off beat. But here's the deal.
These motherfuckers
when my brother is the head of the label, and he say, "Look, even if you can't do this, I'm gonna surround you with everybody else, and you gonna." Because here's the deal: when Silk album came out, folks was listening to
that album was sweet.
That's what I'm getting at. So what I'm saying to you is, when somebody do that, they putting their people together. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta give props to P for that, man. But to me, for that, listen, he came out there, he held it down, and it was a good show.
I wish he would have did that song when he was dissing Cash Money. Was like, y'all leasing and we buying. I wish he would have did that. That would have killed the whole thing. People were like, okay, we quit. Fuck this, we fighting. Because he did. Did
he do Break 'Em Off something? Because that's my song.
No, he didn't even do that. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. It was a lot of songs that he actually throughout the whole. Even with Mac, his album Shell Shock,
bro,
sweet as
cold.
That's what I'm saying. Fiend album, cold. Like so, they got hits
for them.
You know, it was good to see Young Bleed. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing.
Yeah. Oh, he did. How you do that there?
Yeah. Yeah. Young Bleed was there. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, to be honest with you, like I said, from my opinion, Cash Money got their ass whooped. Yeah. You know what I'm saying on the verses. They really did. You know what I'm saying? And we was talking about earlier, it could have been, say, a little bit more organized as far as the stage and presence and stuff like that on you know,
they should have did it in New Orleans.
And they probably should have did it in New Orleans. Yeah.
Bro, yeah, because that fucking crowd.
Was that their own setup versus?
Versus do that.
Versus got their own little setup. Because, you know, they sold it what was it? Timberland and Sweets Beats had sold it to a company.
Switch.
Yeah,
I think they kind of sold it, but still on as management in a way, kind of deal.
Chairman or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But listen, a beautiful night for the culture, nonetheless. I mean, like you just said, listen,
nobody died, no fight.
Yeah.
Cash Money, all the hits they played was
they got hits though. I mean, like
records.
I said, and the thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, by people understanding, you know how it is, man. We used to be beefing out with people in our own hoods and shit like that for dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? To see that older people they came together at least to say, hey, you know what I mean? Let's squash that shit. Whatever we had, we can come together, make some money, do it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
I think No Limit DJ could have been better with cutting the records in. I think their whole plan should have been when Birdman said what he said, and then
but he
said, yeah, he was good.
Yeah, you did the stunning shit, but I came out with it and he killed the dog.
But then he should just came pow. That's what he should have did. Doing a little intro and all this fuck on right for their head.
So that was kind of one of the things that it threw me off. Like, I just felt like it could have been a little bit more strategic and a little bit more organized. It was like they didn't come together to say this is the plan. They just showed up on stage and everybody did their thing as the music was coming out.
And that's Speed controlled his people better than Baby and them did. Matter of fact, Baby and them didn't have that many people because
no, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
But their artists wasn't there.
And then they had somebody commanding the stage though, like in between the artists, right?
No, it was
they never had that.
That was mainly No Limits DJ. That was mainly
So you had Manny Fresh and KOC.
But no, I'm talking about like previous verses. Wasn't it like?
No.
It's always everybody bring their own camp. Yeah.
So now look, let me ask y'all this.
You
stupid. So who would y'all like to see that's a little bit older now that you would like to see squash their beef? You know, if you think, you know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Say it's squash.
You think so?
They took it to the ground.
Not really.
I would love to see Big
Who left?
50 Cent and say Ja Rule.
Man,
I just had to mention that.
Everybody, everybody versus 50 Cent.
Yeah. But it is. I will say this though, even though they didn't already kind of squash their beef or whatever, I still would like to see a versus between, say, DJ Quick.
I want to know when they squash.
Listen, what I'm saying, DJ Quick and MCA.
No, he's talking about DJ Quick and
MCA. It ain't no verses. MCA got 2 records.
No, you know what? I think that 50 and Ja Rule versus would be cold.
No.
Why? What? Ja Rule got hits.
Ja Rule got 7. You talking about 50 got like 40. Nigga, it ain't gonna work.
What? Bro, Ja Rule got some hits, bro.
But he ain't got as many as 50. That's what he said.
50 done wrote R&B records at the fuck with Ja Rule. You know what I mean?
They catalog is just so totally different, though.
You know what I would like to see? Hey, listen. This is the one I really would like to see. And it wouldn't be a versus, but it would be. I would love to see Outkast and Goody Mob. I mean, even though they all the same camp,
that's the same camp.
I know, but I'm just saying, I would love to see them performing their hits together.
How about this? Goody Mob only got 3 hits,
that's
right?
The Dungeon Family.
Outkast come from Goody Mob. Goody Mob don't come from Outkast. Yeah. And that's what most people don't know. CeeLo originally was a leader of the Goody Mob.
They was called the Lumberjacks.
That's why they was called the Goody Mob too.
No, I'm saying when they first started.
When I recorded them for the first album, it was the Goody Mob. Like, you got to get out and get some. That was CeeLo record. He was the leader of them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is and shit like CeeLo, Big Gip, and I think what's his name? T-Lo? I think they
Sleepy Brown, all them.
They was in a group before they even started saying Goody Mob called the Lumberjacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they was wearing flannels.
That's what. Yeah. They even said in a couple of their songs when they were talking about
I would love to see like that for the culture.
That's what they was talking. Yeah.
Dungeon Family. I'm talking.
Dungeon Family is a shit.
Goody Mob, Big Killer Mike, Sleepy Brown, Outkast.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Now, who can even go against them as a camp?
Nobody.
The only other camp could be probably Death Row.
Who?
No.
He said no. Because they ain't got no R&B.
No, they had R&B.
I'm saying the only other, Bad Boy?
Bad Boy definitely can get with him.
Yeah. I would say Bad Boy definitely over there.
So it had to be a Bad Boy and Dungeon Family.
They didn't really have no artists with Snoop. Dog Clown.
Same thing.
You can say Michelle A.
But listen, right? When we talking about
Tupac,
when we talking about Bad Boy, we talking about a label versus a true kind of, it was bunch of different cats coming together. Like when I think about Dungeon Family,
that's how we were.
They kind of was unofficial, but official with each other. And I think that spoke volumes in terms of their relationship and what they kind of all built separately. But no other crew that got is big. Name another crew bigger than Dungeon Family, bro. In terms of that had independent success.
Well, that's probably LA Reid and LA Face and
Social Def had a lot of people, had a lot of hits up on it.
Now that might be it. When you start talking about the Brad.
I was about to say, that's the first thing you're going to say is the brand.
But and shit like...
It's a lot of people, nigga, John, and people on the Little John.
But y'all know that whatchamacallit wrote that hit that Don't Chase the Waterfalls. Dungeon Family wrote that for TLC too.
So Def versus Dungeon Family, that would be interesting.
No, and another family, nigga, Babyface and L.A. Reid.
L.A. Reid, yeah.
Now that would be a good one.
That's a different stratosphere.
That's totally
is. The culture ain't ready.
But all of them was together, bro. And
period. That's what I'm getting at.
And one of the main writers was Tony Terry from here.
Yeah.
He wrote a lot of that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Detroit ran so thick in the music industry, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The first Death Row crew was Detroit. It was 90% Detroit.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Tony Terry?
Yeah.
Light skinned brother?
No.
Oh, it's another. Okay. I was never say nothing.
He was more so
breaking my heart.
No. Not him. The light skin. Not him. Sonny, it's you. No, not him.
Okay. That song. Right.
So look.
When I miss you.
One other question I got for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So is there anybody that y'all, had in y'all life that y'all was beefing with, that y'all would think that y'all a little bit older now to if the situation presented itself that you would like to
Tupac, man.
No, that you would like to squash your beef. You know what I'm saying?
No,
that you would like to squash your beef. Not saying the verses, but if it was something similar to a verses or something like that,
Who would you be with Tupac?
Because that motherfucker messed up the show. We did a show at Michigan State. Remember we did a show at Michigan State and he got arrested? That was featuring Tupac, Exchange, and Domino. They scared Domino shit so bad, nigga. They told me, you got the fucking flu. That nigga, I don't got no flu. He said, bitch, you got the flu. That nigga's upstairs in my room. He didn't come out to the show. The limousine went to try to pick him up 2 times. He stayed in his room. He started a fight, and that was $8,000 of mine. And then when I met that, when I seen that nigga, I wrote up on the nigga when he was at, what was that club that they had in Southwest Detroit? Help me out.
Yeah, I was kind of young myself, my brother.
I'm like what, St. Andrew? I don't know what you're talking about. Look.
What was it? Him, Green, and Boss was having a concert.
Okay.
And I pulled up on that nigga like, nigga, you owe me some money, bro. I don't know you. I said, motherfucker, you owe Michigan State. He looked like, I don't know who the fuck you is.
Domino only had one song, right? Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
What was his other song?
It sounds just like that one.
Yeah.
Hey, but that song was a hit, though. You know what I'm saying?
But that was a tour that they had put together. We was going 15 cities. Nigga, we couldn't get out of Michigan State, bro.
Listen. To answer your question,
so the question would be, that's who you would want to go ahead and squash your beef with?
I would have
Tupac.
Okay. What about you? What about you, cuz?
Listen, man. Before I leave this earth, as long as I'm breathing, I'm not, if I can help it, trying to have any enemies. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as long as we breathing, we can make shit right. You know what I'm saying? Through conversation, through communication, through proper communication, and through communication that is rooted and grounded in love and forgiveness. I say this shit all the time while we on the show, man. Like, our community, we suffer from lack of, being able to forgive. And I hear a lot of people say shit like, I forgive, but I can't forget and all this whole type of shit. Man, fuck that. That is a man-made version of forgiveness, and it's fake. Yeah. And I'll hear people, I feel like nowadays there's 50 different fucking versions of I'm a half-ass forget you. I hear shit like, I'm gonna forgive you, but that don't mean I gotta fuck with you, all this kind of shit. Listen, true forgiveness is rooted in having the capacity, all right, and having space within your being, in your heart, in your mind to leave it all on the motherfucking flow, and you don't come back to it. Somebody asked somebody one time, they say, well, how many times you supposed to forgive somebody? And I asked people, because, and I'm going to just start with this. You got a lot of black people that say they Christian. They say they have a Christ-like mind. I'm not even the type of person where I run around and I'm always proclaiming some form of religion, but I ask people oftentimes who Christian. And I say, listen, when I hear you speaking something like that, then that lets me know that you're not really applying what you learned, because what you taught when you have a Christ-like mind or you Christian is 70 times, 7 times, 7 times, and you just keep going. You understand what I'm saying? And why is that important? Forgiveness is important because not only do you lift that weight up off of you, but it also opens the door for somebody else to know what that feels like in a way where you produce love from that moment. You know what I'm saying? People do change. It's just that a lot of times from our experiences, people will feel like, well, this motherfucker is not gonna never change. Man, that shit is important than a mug. It unlocks something that many of us probably not gonna experience before we leave this earth, because we so rigid in our thinking with what true forgiveness look like.
Okay. I like the way you explain that one. Now, anybody else's shit, you know what I'm saying, feel like, you know what I'm saying, if anybody in your past that you had some beef with, that you would be able to,
Okay, so for me, it depends on the magnitude of the beef.
Okay.
So it depends, but yeah, if you play in my face real hard,
yeah. Okay.
And it's like, I don't even know you no more. Like,
so give me an example of playing in your face, like.
Man.
What would be that example to where, because other people might have that same opinion.
Okay, so I had a friend that was like, "Oh, you're supposed to be my BFF," and it came like her birthday would come around. I would always give her nice gifts, and my birthday come. Now, mind you, she had went on this trip with this other girl, so the girl had shipped her stuff to her house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So her and the girl fell out on the way home from the trip. So she told me everything that the girl shipped to her house. She had showed it to me and all that. So when my birthday came, why she give me that shit?
Yeah, okay.
I had to live up and
And I never spoke to her again.
She re-gifted.
It wasn't even a gift. It wasn't even a gift.
Because the girl paid for it.
The girl shipped it to her house.
It was stolen.
They was on
goods.
a trip. And she shipped all their stuff to her house.
She stole
and
that
they
shit.
fell out on the way home.
It was stolen goods.
And told me, look at all this shit I got. I'm not giving this bitch none of this shit. And when my birthday came, you didn't even put no thought into it.
Then she tried to give it to you.
Shit, yeah.
You didn't put no effort. I don't want to buy it.
Yeah.
It just gave like you didn't.
You can't forgive her for it? Okay.
You didn't. She wasn't thinking about me.
But you knew what type of girl she was.
She actually was.
You knew what type of girl.
But she wasn't thinking that girl might see you and be mad.
Maybe she was gonna treat you like she did everybody else, and that's where I think women fall out at. I mean, y'all try to hear both women and men. Y'all like, did y'all figure that y'all close to? You should have ditched her a long time ago.
She showed you the wicked ways.
I ignored it. We do that a lot.
Yeah,
we ignore the signs.
It's not even ignore. Sometimes you give people and shit the benefit of the doubt.
That's ignoring.
Too many fucking times. It's ignoring to a degree, but yeah, you still try to
do it to me.
Yeah.
And look, y'all be thinking them red flags be orange. I'm like, thank the red flag. I'm looking for.
I'm gonna wait for the next one. You see what they say? They say if they kiss you in the mouth, they'll play in your face. You see what baby did to Lil Wayne? He kissed him in the mouth.
Oh, you see what Lil Wayne trying to fuck tomorrow? Baby trying to fuck tomorrow. Y'all ain't see that? Yeah.
I don't even know.
She was there.
Yeah, she was there. Tony Braxton.
He can't even say the name right. Tamar.
Yeah.
Tamar. Don't make me call her.
So look, let me say this real quick. Like me myself personally, me and Cuz, we talk all the time or whatever. I'm really not even like people that I don't talk to anymore. I'm not even beefing with. I just don't talk to.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been over whatever the shit is, like far as miscommunication or understanding and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been over it. The thing is, I know they not, so they will probably never sit down with me and actually have a discussion. You know what I mean? But anywho, you know what I'm saying? I'm up and open to it. You know what I'm saying? If they, mature enough and shit to sit down and have a talk to me, talk with me and stuff like that. But
fuck enough to be beat down with nobody.
But
to be honest with you, I'm not even, like I said, I'm not even.
Honestly, wholeheartedly, I'm not beefing with nobody.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly, no. I have one person that I honestly do not talk to.
Yeah.
And it's a bloodline thing, and it's kind of like, it sucks. But life has taught me sometimes when God say no, just say no. Yeah. Let no be no.
Let no be no.
Because I tried so much, and this last month was like an eye opener of just closing that door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's not even that you beefing or you gotta forgive or open it. Sometimes you just gotta let God. Sometimes God's telling you no.
Just to move on.
And it's crazy because I was in church and it was the segment. He was like, sometimes when God say no, just take it.
Yeah.
And just because you're not dealing with somebody or not letting somebody reconnect into your life does not make you, well, I'm not a Christian, but that'll make you
a bad person or somebody
a bad person or close to God or something like godly or however, everybody's spending words and stuff. Ungodly. Yeah. But you got to understand, sometimes it's no part in the Bible where God told you to be somebody's fool.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And we forget that. Just like when everybody that's old saying God ain't gonna put you through nothing you can't handle, we blame so much on God. And if you ain't got God in it when you started, don't blame him when it blow up. Okay. Now what you can do is say, get me out of it. God can't get you. God, whatever you put yourself through, God ain't gonna get. He can get you out of. Yeah. Because that's the truth. Whatever you go land yourself in and you go run yourself in a ditch, God gonna come get you out that ditch. But he ain't put you in that ditch. And that's the problem we have. Like we have that. We have this concept of, well, God did. We put God in everything. And
like
if some people don't have God at all in their life, and you go running trying to go save them, and you running into grenades, and you going up.
I want to say that I think we got to have a distinction because when we start talking about this conversation, I think that many of us we fail to realize like what does this thing look like, and nobody should be a punching bag for any fucking body because there are a lot of people that and I think you said something that kind of resonates with why people don't forgive. Many people don't forgive because forgiveness for some people is followed by abuse. It's followed by trauma. It's followed by somebody continuing to do the same bullshit.
Yeah, because you can't heal in an environment that caused the same hurt.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I think it's important to know the difference between knowing how to have your own personal boundaries after you've forgiven someone, knowing what that looks like and knowing what that feels like, and also knowing the difference between, using wisdom and saying, hey, listen, this person is not going to change, but I am. You get what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, this is how you know you don't forgive. You haven't forgiven yourself or the other person. If you go around that person and you feel something in your body, you know what I'm saying, then you haven't forgiven. And I think when we start talking about forgiveness, that don't mean I need to run around and be, kicking in a motherfucker face. Right. But what I'm saying is, we carry the energy with us. And if you can go around a motherfucker who did some fuck shit to you, and you can't let that shit go for whatever reason, that's the energy that I'm talking about. So, we should not carry.
I lead with my heart, right? So even if I don't like you, I cannot like you. And I've been in rooms with people I don't like, and I can't, and they done did some stuff to me. But I lead with my heart, and I tell everybody that my heart show up no matter what I do. I don't care how I feel about you. But it's a limit to it, But my heart show up. So you can be really a very bad person, but in that moment, if I see you needing, I'm going to be there for you.
Yeah.
But I'm going to also walk away, too. And I'm not going to worry about, like, dang, was I enough? No, I was there in that moment when you absolutely could never been there for me. You a monster in my life, but my heart going to always show up.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
All right. All right, y'all. Say we about to wrap this and put a bow on it, as they call it. You know what I'm saying? And wrap it on up. So, anybody got anything else to say real quick before I want to make sure y'all give out y'all information one more time? And, of course, Latricia, I want you to give out your information one more time before we get out of here.
All right. That new address for the suite is 21573 Grand River, where we are right next door to Little Willie's Hair Salon. That new website is vegan hair crack with a K, drk.com. If you land on if you still type in the old website that I'm not going to repeat, it still lands you back to the .com page.
All right, Latricia. And
first of all, thank y'all for having me here.
No, thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
But my website is myonne fashion.net. And you can hashtag Rich Auntie on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. That's the easiest way to find me.
All right. All right, sis, and what you got?
I just want to say happy birthday to my young queen. She's 25 now, so when she's graduating.
Happy birthday.
Yes,
birthday. All these birthdays around here.
Yeah,
so
she's
absolutely.
in Hawaii with her best friend, living her best life. So,
all right.
You know, it's they grow up so fast. It's crazy. I was like, wait a minute,
who's 25? Yeah, that's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're doing good. I'm super proud of them. But also prayers while we're on them, because they're in the military, all of this shutdown stuff going on. Prayers going out to all of the Department of Defense workers, the military workers who had to go time after time without paychecks. Everybody kind of think like, oh well, when you in the military you should have, but the reality of it is that you have young airmen with families that are, even though they're in the military, they're still living check to check. They still have rent to pay. They still have to put food on the table, and they're not able to do that. And that's not okay. Yeah. So just prayers out to all of them.
Yeah. All right. Brother, what you got?
It's good to be back.
What you talking about?
Go Lions. What's this, Sunday?
Yeah, against Minnesota.
Yeah.
Against Minnesota, definitely go Lions. I love to see. Our city been really coming together, and people can say what they want, if it's sports, if it's industry, whatever the fucking case it may be. I always applaud, when people, can come together and really, live a human experience from something other than race, class, or ethnicity, like that type of shit. Like, let's come together, let's have some fun, and we all sharing this earth at the same time right now. So let's be better with how we treat one another.
All right, Dr. Ruckus, anything you want to add? You got anything? You ain't got nothing coming up, man?
Oh, got a comedy show this Saturday.
This Saturday,
November 1st.
Okay.
My first stand up. I'm doing a full set.
I'm always out of town when you do.
Right, and I'm supposed to be.
Are you joking right now?
No,
he damn serious. Ain't that about a kick in the crotch? Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, ain't nothing on earth like no black woman, right?
For sure.
Except for a rich white one. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Play somebody else.
That is my joke.
Hold on.
I don't know, man. You took it to the Pinto Chronicles.
For real.
We still in October.
He said November 1st. Okay.
At the International Institute. That's 111 East Kirby. And it's going to be live.
Okay.
Wait, I thought the International Institute was on.
I'm on East Kirby. I'm on there with 4 heavyweights.
Who?
Okay.
No, these fat girls. Listen.
You know what?
I thought you were
We
going to say,
want to these bastards.
So, I'm doing my show.
you practicing now.
I'm really practicing now. Yeah, right.
Practicing.
It's fucked up. I'm telling you, everybody know I'm a lesbian, too.
Man.
So,
I'm going to sit up for
Hold on. Speaking of that, wait a minute. Speaking of lesbian, I just want to throw this out here. On the way here, I'm having a phone conversation, and I hear that a lot of the community right now, they have been like intermingling and dating one another. So you have studs dating gay boys now, and
They've been doing that.
Okay, listen. Well, I didn't know. I just got the fuck get to it. But anyway,
They like, they ain't been doing that.
because that sounds like just a regular straight ass relationship to me for a stud
Studs get with
to
feminine
date
guys.
a gay boy. You said what?
It should get a lot of studs get with feminine guys.
I wasn't privy, and I was out the loop.
Just like you got stud on
you heard
stud.
that?
I had questions.
No.
That's why the baby.
You have stud on stud. Where it's just two
I'm hearing
chicks
that,
and they
and then
stud.
I still don't know the definition of a stem, but that's a whole
A
nother.
stem is me.
A stem. Yeah.
What's a stem? Because I don't know what a stem.
A stem is a female that is really not feminine but not masculine. Just herself, just
But she
me.
still got some good stuff.
Okay, man, some stussy is.
Here you go.
And
Check him on November 1st.
is Butch still?
Butch is usually a white woman.
Yeah.
I thought Butch was a black woman.
No,
I thought black women started the term Butch.
No, that came
White
from white
girl,
women.
no, that's Ellen. Ellen is a book.
Ellen is a butch. Yeah.
Y'all gonna make me check GTP and shit.
Yeah, gay Google.
You got to
Right, he said a gay
You're thinking about dyke.
So
I'm thinking
a
of
dyke
Butch.
is both. Like a dyke is a black or a white woman. That's one that just really
Like Butch.
hardcore. Like I'm a nigga to
Well,
this.
look, on that note, on the gay Google tip, hey, look, we out of here. Look, we'll be back here next Monday night, 9 o'clock, flexing on out. We'll see y'all then, y'all. Peace. All right.
Yeah. Big flex on the set, you know we gotta rep. Heavy talk on that mic, all we do is press. John Q, that's coach, got him upset. Gym Animal, Muscle Gang, we up next. Big Flex Podcast live on Monday night with John Q, Latoya, Deshaun, and Don Snipes. You can catch Snipes on the pod or the big screen or get tea time with Toya if you want the tea. Talk about the strong end on your weekday. Tap in with Muscle Gang, you never have a weekday. Big Flex Podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. Big Flex Podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. It's the Big Flex Podcast, Mondays, 9 at night. It's the Big Flex Podcast. Come on.